Alright guys, I finally finished up a knife. Finally, this is for a police officer in training. He's a good friend to my friend which ordered this knife, so she's gonna have that soon. She asked me to make his first to get his done quicker. All that other one needs is more polishing and handles and the sheath, so it's on its way to being done. But I finished this one up a couple days ago, put it on Instagram if y'all saw it. Right now it's set up for neck carry with you can adjust the length so you can make it, super close to you, or you can, take it back even further and make it hang pretty low. With these two little knots that I had on here. Adjustable, obviously. The rivets the eyelets are spaced 1.5 inches apart. Polished up the very edges of these. Get the oil off, there's oil everywhere. Polished up the edges of these. Try to get these as seamless as possible, and even give it a slight little rounding to it. The retentions are kind of tight because it has to go through all of this to get the knife out, so a little tight retention, but I'd rather have it too tight than too loose. Here's a knife. It's made from 01 tool steel with black canvas micarta. Give y'all a closer look at this. The blade is finished at 400 grit and then buffed by hand with a little buffing cloth, and then the handle was also finished with 400 grit and then buffed on a pair of jeans that I was wearing. That, really did help it. Probably buff it a little more on an actual rag that I have for buffing stuff, because I'm too cheap to go get a buffer. But yeah, that means I don't have to buff anything too much. So get you some length. Get you some. Show you the length on this thing if I can find the ruler. Ruler. There it is. The blade sits at just about 6 inches long. The cutting edge itself from the choil to the tip is about 2.5. Actual blade is 2 inches. That barely gives it a little extra cutting edge, but the blade length is 2.25, a little over 2.25, 2.5. Good little cutting edge. The handle itself is 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. I'm just measuring this just roughly because the knife itself is 6 inches long. Hand polished up to 400 grit, taken from a 220 grit belt off the belt sander down to 150, 220, 320, 400 grit, then buffed slightly with the rag with some polishing compound. Same thing with the spine and the clip too. Rounded the clip up just to give it a little thinner edge, or not thinner edge, excuse me, sorry for that. To give it a thinner tip, with a pointier tip, without having to swedge it, because I don't know. I think this is a safer approach to just swedging it if you're carrying it legally. Did a Coke bottle shape handle. I really like the way this comes out. I did this and most of the shaping on my drill press with a sanding drum, and then I knocked off all the corners, and then I took it over to my belt sander and basically just helped just blend in all the sharp edges and corners and make it nice and round. And I took it off of there and started hand sanding it to 400 grit. The butt I also rounded too, so I crowned the butt a little bit, chamfered the corners, and long lanyard. The guy can cut off whatever he wants from here. I just want to cut it off because I don't know. Maybe he wants an extra long lanyard. But I did a DNA strand lanyard so you can get a 3-finger grip and then, you know, wrap your pinky on there. There you go. You have a little tiny knife in your hand. You can see it reflecting, but it's not mirror polish at all. It's just 400 grit that's taken nice and evenly. Don't worry about my finger. It's happened earlier. So yeah, guys, this is just a knife that I finished up recently. I got one more to do, and I got my own. It's just covered in oil, which is coming up soon. Got my friend's knife, which I made the handle material for. Give you a quick look at the handle material for his. I can show you the blade yet because I keep messing up and I don't want to show until it looks good on camera. Well, it looks good to me and him because I don't want to see the video and see him see it spoiled or something. So, yeah. Oh, and for whoever is subscribed to me for blacksmithing, I haven't quit it at all. I really enjoy blacksmithing, bladesmithing, just forging things out, seeing stuff, you know, turn super hot and then hammering it. That's the reason why I got into knife making, because of that. But I'm working on hopefully building my own anvil, because buying an anvil is kind of expensive, so I'm going to try to build a small forging anvil just to get shit done on it. So that's going to come up in a few weeks. If everything goes well, I'll make a video on it. I'm not sure if I'll make a video of me building it or a video of just it being finished. But everyone who subscribed to me for that, I really appreciate y'all for sticking around. Just look forward to that in a few weeks. I'll also finish up that blacksmithing hammer video with the flatter and the junky hammer and the Japanese inspired hammer. I'll work on all those as soon as I get, you know, not a Ford running, actual anvil to work on, so that way I have a reason to use all those hammers. And yeah, I just really appreciate everyone for the kind words, you know, on Instagram, here on YouTube. I'm mostly active on Instagram. All the kind words and the people who stuck around even though I'm making just videos of me talking, basically. But yeah, just get ready to see a lot more content coming up. I really want to get back into blacksmithing soon. I really enjoy it, so look forward to that soon. Let me know if you like the knife. I really enjoy making this one. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for the video. I'm gonna leave a pretty little picture for y'all to go home with, I guess. So yeah, this is the gordo. That's what I call it. Fatty, the fat ass. I'm gonna interpret it as Spanish for fat dude, fat person, fat knife. I'm gonna make another version of it called the flaco, which will be opposite of fat, obviously. So it'll be a slimmer version of this. But that's all in the future. I hope y'all enjoy. If you aren't following me on Instagram, I highly recommend you do it. I mean, you can see what I'm making and working on. If something falls on me, if I have an accident, you'll probably see it on there. Or if you want to see me just put work in progress pictures of the knives, you can see what's happening. But it's so much faster to put a picture up than, you know, make a quick video. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around, and there's gonna be a lot more to come soon.